Hello, students. Let us learn English through story. English textbook Dahlia JCERT Class 7 Unit 1A Story Attila. Dear students, repeat the lines of the story with me. So, here the story starts. The puppy was only a couple of months old. He had square jaws, red eyes, a pug nose, and a massive head. The immediate reason for buying him was a series of housebreakings and thefts in the neighborhood, and our householders decided to put more trust in a dog than a police. They searched far and wide and met a dog fancier. He held up a month-old puppy and said, "Come and fetch him a month hence. In 6 months he will do something to be feared and respected." They were satisfied, paid an advance, returned a month later, put down 75 rupees and took the puppy home. The puppy, as I have already indicated, did not have a very attractive appearance and was none too playful, but this did not prevent his owners from sitting in a circle around him and admiring him. There was a prolonged debate as to what he should be named. The youngest one suggested, "Why not call him Tiger? Every other street mongrel is named Tiger," came the reply. "Why not Caesar? Caesar, if a census was taken of dogs, you would find at least 15,000 Caesars in South India alone. Why not fire? It is fantastic. Why not thunder? It is too obvious." Someone suggested Attila, and a sound of joy went up to the skies. But as time passed, our Attila showed a love of humanity which was sometimes disconcerting. He stood up 20 inches high and had a large frame and a forbidding appearance on the whole. But that was all. A variety of people entered the gates of the house every day. Mendicants, bill collectors, postmen, tradesmen, and family friends. All of them were warmly received by Attila. The moment the gate clicked, he became alert and stood up looking towards the gate. By the time anyone entered the gate, Attila went up looking towards the gate. But that was all. The person had only to stop and smile, and Attila would melt. He would behave as if he apologized for even giving an impression of violence. He would lower his head, curve his body, tuck his tail between his legs, roll his eyes, and moan as if to say, "How sad that you should have mistaken my gesture. I only hurried down to greet you," till he was patted on the head, stroked, and told that he was forgiven. He would be in extreme misery. Gradually, he realized that this bouncing advances caused much unhappy misunderstanding. And so, when he heard the gate click, he hardly stirred. He merely looked in that direction. Why not change his name to Blind Worm? Somebody asked. He eats like an elephant, said the mother of the family. You can employ 2 watchmen for the price of the rice and meat he eats. Somebody comes every morning and steals away all the flowers in the garden, and Attila won't do anything about it. He has better business to do than catch flower thieves, replied the youngest one, the defender of the dog. What is the better business? Well, if somebody comes in at dawn and takes away the flowers, do you expect Attila to be looking out for him even at that hour? Students, we shall continue the story in the next part of the video. Thank you.